New guidance from the Oregon Health Authority is aimed at relieving the burden of contact tracing on school districts around the state.
Effective today, schools will no longer consider a masked interaction and exposure if someone is sick, instead focusing on higher risk interactions such as at lunchtime. Fox 12's Drew Marine explains why there is some mixed reactions now to this news. Drew.
Yeah, today Portland Public Schools says this also means parents won't be getting a close contact notification unless their child was unmasked. While some are happy this guidance will relieve districts, others say this could be a recipe for disaster as Omicron continues to spread.
It's just super frustrating.
It's fantastic news.
Opinions are split after the Oregon Health Authority released new guidance changing the way they determine exposures in schools. Now, if a student has masked contact with a COVID-positive person in a school setting, it won't be considered an exposure regardless of distancing. The OHA is saying this is a move to ease the burden of contact tracing on districts and to focus on higher risk, unmasked exposures more likely to get a student sick. Kim McGarr is a Portland Public Schools parent and co-founder of ED300, an advocacy group that focuses on in-person learning. She says this is a great move.
They're understaffed, and having staff run around and try to figure out which kid was within 4 feet instead of 6 feet is just a complete waste of time. Every single student in a school can be fully vaccinated. There's no need to be worrying about exposures when kids are masked.
Meanwhile, the vice president of the Portland Association of Teachers says she's not happy with the new guidance and wishes PPS would also offer more precautions along with it.
If they are going to prioritize it, in other states, we've seen that they have comprehensive testing. They have the KN95 masks. They have the airflow. If our educators don't feel safe, then why would we expect our kids to feel safe?
We also heard from the Beaverton School District, which says this will help relieve their staff and allow them to focus on highly transmissible cases quicker. With OHA guidance will no longer require schools to report negative tests, just positive ones. Live in Beaverton, Drew Marine, Fox 12 Oregon.